A moment of accountability. Wait, that wasn't my opening line. A moment of vulnerability. That's what this video here, that's what this right now is all about. It's a moment of vulnerability, selfishly for me, to keep me accountable. But secondarily, I hope that this message in this video provides a really good message for you too. It's no secret that I have not been the best at showing up on social media when I say that I'm going to show up on social media. I make YouTube videos talking about how much I want to make YouTube videos, and I don't show up. And this hopefully isn't a rendition of that. I'm laughing, but holding myself more accountable to actually showing up and having integrity. But the past 10 months to year of my life since I moved to Austin have been crazy. I've really dug myself into a hole, and with each month that went by, I felt that hole getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and like I was sinking, but also digging my own grave at the same time. I would get these glimmers of hope, like I was going to climb out, like I could see the light, I could see what was outside of the hole. Sometimes I would even climb up there and peep out of the hole, but then I would fall down or choose to crawl back in the hole. And it got to this point a couple weeks ago where I felt so low. Honestly, kind of felt this way yesterday too, but so low and so deep in the hole that I really didn't know if I was going to be able to get myself out. Yeah, here we go, vulnerability. If you want to play a drinking game, just count how many times and take as many shots as I say vulnerability. Something happened to me today that really, I don't want to say changed my life because that's just cliche, but it really changed my perspective on everything. And it was something so simple, something that, by the way, doesn't always happen to people, and you probably shouldn't wait around in your life for things like this to happen in order to actually take action and live the life that you want. But it clicked with me, it changed my brain, and I knew that I had to sit down and film a video and take action and start being accountable towards the life that I want. And if this makes no sense to you and you're like, Kara, just start talking about whatever you're gonna start talking about, you're right, okay, I talk a lot. Just go grab a snack, grab a water. This is a sit down video. I'm giving you updates on my life, and there is a message, so just keep listening. You good? Secure? Safe? Need a blanket? Cool. I want to share with you this moment today that I had that really changed my mindset. By the way, just because you hear something and it changes your mindset doesn't mean you're probably going to feel amazing on top of the world and great forever. It actually takes a lot of work and upkeep, and it's the action and the course that you take after you hear that inspirational thought. It's acting on inspired action, like me making this video, that builds your motivation to keep doing that and to keep feeling that way. So today I was just doing my normal morning routine, and then I usually eat breakfast and I go into my living room, eat my oats on the couch, and I kind of just catch up on my favorite YouTubers. Kelly Stamps, one of my favorite YouTubers ever, came out with a video today, and it was just a basic New York City vlog. I don't want to say basic, that sounds kind of offensive. Like, her videos to me are great. Hello, if you're watching, and if you watch her, you caught that reference. So she was in New York City and she was with one of her friends at like a cafe or something, just chilling, hanging out, and she kind of had this epiphany moment with her friend when her friend told her that she forgot who she was. I don't know what the heck happened in my brain in that moment, but it clicked with me, and I remembered, Kara, you have forgotten who you are. And I truly believe that this is one of the main reasons that we stay so stuck for so long. The reason why we dig ourselves into these holes deeper and deeper and deeper, because instead of remembering who we are, and when I say remembering who we are, I mean remembering our essence, remembering where we came from, remembering who you are at that soul deep level. And truly, it actually just comes down to remembering your worth as a human being. Seriously, it fucking changed my life today. I heard that and I was like, holy shit, Kara. For the past year, you have forgotten who the fuck you are. You have forgotten that you are a lover, you are an amazing friend, that you are a role model, that you are a healer, that you are a giver, that you are worthy. You have forgotten that you are just, if you are nothing else in this world, you are a worthy human being who deserves their desires, who deserves to get what they want, who deserves to be happy. Like, that is your birthright. And it's totally natural if we don't feel that way all the time. But I had just forgotten who I was. And that shame and that guilt of not feeling aligned with my worth, for feeling so unworthy for this past year, which I'm going to get into and what all of that means. I had been neglecting all of the things that I actually wanted to do because I felt unworthy of that. I felt not good enough to turn on my camera and just talk to the internet for 10 minutes like I'm doing right now. If you feel like you're just stuck in this hole, remember what it was like outside of the hole, because that place outside of the hole is who you really are. You're the light. You're the love. And from that message that I got, I realized that I just wanted to sit down and film a video. Like, I feel like for some weird reason, me on YouTube has a purpose. And I thought, what better way to show up than just get on camera in your sweaty, stained workout top that I've been sitting in since my workout at 1 p.m. and it is now 7 p.m. smelly and unshowered. What better way than to show up completely messy and show you guys that it's freaking okay to be vulnerable. So let's dive in, right? Where have I been? Well, like I told you, I've been in the hole. I moved to Austin a year ago after getting out of a relationship. And I don't think I really ever gave myself time to fully grieve that loss. I don't think I gave myself enough time to discover who I was or even who I wanted to be before jumping into another relationship. It felt so right and so magical, and like I have no regrets with this relationship. But within that container of that relationship, I started to just lose myself, completely lose myself. And I don't want to speak about how this relationship was, how it ended, anything like that, because it taught me so much and there are so many lessons that I'm still working through, and it was definitely meant to happen. But because I have this codependent tendency to like latch on to other people and never really truly live for myself, I really started to spiral. I developed some really bad habits, but I developed a habit of vaping. Some of you guys may like looked at this video and totally just like laugh at me and be like, haha, it's just like a vape pen, it's a Juul, like whatever, why are you tripping? But this habit like totally and completely crushed me. I want to make a full video about vaping, how I quit, which I'm in the process of quitting. Like every day is a challenge, but long story short, it was a crutch for me. It was a coping mechanism for me, dealing with all the emotions that were still lingering from my past breakup, and then all the emotions that were going on inside my current container of my relationship, and then just really all of the emotions coming from the childhood trauma I was working through. Yeah, it was a lot. I was really just digging through a lot, and vaping was a really good emotional crutch. But it ultimately led me to feel more and more disconnected from myself. Emotionally, I felt like I was just completely shutting off. I had so much shame, so much guilt, so much anxiety, because I am supposed to show up on the internet and be this healthy human and be a role model for young women like you to live healthier lives. That's what I told myself that I was supposed to show up as. But behind the scenes, I was vaping a lot, and I know that that has negative impacts on your health. So I really felt like I just couldn't show my face here on the internet until that pattern had been resolved. And this is just a really good message for everything in general, is I feel like we wait and wait and wait to show up. We wait and wait to do the thing that we want to do until all circumstances are 100% completely perfect. And really that couldn't be farther from the truth. I'm still actively trying to quit vaping, and I still consume nicotine, and I've accepted that I can still be a role model while actively working through that, because the real role models of the world don't show up when everything is perfect. The real role models show up when things are messy. And it made me realize that that's all I've really ever wanted to be. It's just authentic. I've just only wanted to show up and be 100% me. But I was so scared of being judged for this habit that I feel like 90% of the city of Austin does. But I would have rather dug myself into a grave and isolated myself and bathed and loathed in shame and guilt than actually come on the internet and been a vulnerable role model for people who may have been struggling with the same thing. And today I decided that it is step one. Step one's making the video. Step one is showing up. And if you're in a position where you really want something, or you're in the hole and you want to see the light on the other side, all you have to do is show up. All you have to do is see the light and take one step forward to who you are. Remember who you are. So like I said, the point of this video is selfishly for me to come on here and just say, hey, I've been struggling, and this is what I've been up to. I hope it relates to some of you too. So anyways, I just wanted to say hi, have a moment of vulnerability, and if you're up for it, I'd love if you would share with me a moment of vulnerability. I'm gonna take some more inspired action and edit this video. I am so happy to be here and show up on camera, and yeah, thank you guys for listening. I will see you soon. Bye, healthy humans.